Starting market watch off today with info on Grand Chasers. I know a lot of you guys are excited because this is where the insect monster will be coming, or a spell card that was supposed to be from the Create a Card poll last year, arriving December 3rd, 2021. Alright, we're not going to go into the real semantics here, but down here we have the art that comes alive. We already know about them. Dutiful Exceed monster who saves souls, a theme with an Exceed monster that repels evil, and an exciting adventure awaits you. Gather your fellowship and become the hero of your own duel. Is that just Mashoko Tensei? But down here, Inzektor were chosen by the fans through a series of single elimination polls, emerging victorious out of the 16 themes that were part of the project. Fans were tasked with choosing which theme they would like to receive a world premiere card in a 2021 product, and it got chosen to be an Inzektor spell card. Alright, and they decided to put it in this set. It's going to be in Grand Chasers. It only took them long enough. Well, let's smash on into Market Watch, shall we? You guys smash up the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So we have 19 sets of the meme sleeves left. I know $30 is a lot, but to be honest with you, you're going to get like 4 to 5 packs of these bad boys, and it's going to be a decent amount, all things considered. So we're still working on the design. Stream just decided that they wanted this last time, so I figured we'd go ahead and we would make something cool out of it. Now, Inzektor cards, now that we are heading on into the final window here, that we actually know what the heck we're doing with these. Let's see here. Light play, these dropped actually a lot. 17, 18 bucks. That's pretty impressive, actually. I'm actually very happy to know that Exabeetles have actually gone down. Interesting. Zect Caliber. Alright, so we are at 18 bucks. 18 bucks? Okay, that's interesting enough for first eds. That's actually pretty cheap, actually. You can get infinite light or unlims all day long. And then we push up, wow, 25 bucks at the least. That's interesting. Not a super big fan of that. That's some very high price tags, honestly. You want to pick up Inzektors. I know a lot of you don't really want to pay those kind of prices for alties, but it's the collectability, I guess. Gigamantis is only 40 some copies of these on the market here. I see we've been selling at anywhere from $8 to $11 for unlims. Man, hello, first eds. These not exist. 24 is when we hit the first unlim. That's 30 bucks. Ugh. Once again, I know people don't want to pay that either. Hornet Drones here. Still 9 bucks, by the way. I think this card only has one printing. Regular Excaliburs down here, 3 to 4 bucks. Centipedes here. Also see a nice $3 price tag. Gigamantis is 3 bucks as well. And it looks like Exastag's dollars. Poor Zekthawk. Card never got any love, which is really sad. And then you get down here to the basic stuff. So, to be honest with you guys, like, basic value to be had inside this set is not that bad, actually, for if you want to pick up Inzektor stuff. High chance it'll probably get the reprint, though. I don't know why they wouldn't drop reprints in Grand Chasers for this stuff, but the more you know. Bountiful Princess, we mentioned this yesterday. We are still riding the course for this. A lot of these have sold. A lot of $4 to $5 copies all over the place on the market. Alright, this is all part of the fish combo strategy. It's coming out here in the near future. Is it crazy good? I personally don't think it's nuts, but a lot of people kind of looking at this right now and kind of taking note of it. So, once again, we're still riding the course here, as you see with that. Speaking of interesting stuff, that fish deck plays Crooked Cook. Now, the interesting thing with Crooked Cook is he has those 2 printings right now. You can pick up the Dragons of Legend Unleashed version, this $6 version here, or excuse me, the dollar version. $6, what was I thinking? And then you also have the literal common version down here. I do interestingly think having less of the common version available is kind of interesting. We have 58 quantities on the market for the holo, which is kind of interesting to note. But as of making this video, this is going to be another one of those cards you're going to want to keep an eye on because, well, we have the potential hype here for the fish deck. It's interesting that the fish deck wants to play this. It's all part of like the shark cracking flashing combo that kind of messes with the opponent's boards and gives them a bad time. Torn Scales, I kind of noticed that these were kind of pushing up a little bit. It's nothing too particularly crazy to take note of, but when you already see like a $2 to $3 price tag difference from when these were $20 and you start to see them at $23, you're like, well, maybe it's still worth keeping an eye on these. So as I'm making this video, yeah, we're at basically $23. Slow and steady. They're going to continue to go. Lightning Overdrive as a nutshell, actually. So Black Rose definitely settled at about the 550, 560 mark. This card has only like continued to drop over time. You guys remember on release weekend was like $600 and everybody was like, oh, it's so bad. You guys also remember when everybody thought the Book of Lunar Eclipse was going to be the literal titties too? I remember that. Oh man. Well, we're down to $95 here for this. Man, two bad Starlights. Diviners down to 60s. Amazing Time Tickets, $20. Arlecchino's here at $18. You guys remember when Arlecchino was a $19 card, right? I remember. Mubeta Fafnir's, these are still riding about the $15 mark. Looking back at this set, we've been pretty cruise control-y here for a little while. Ruddy Rose Dragon, $11. I know a few people are asking, hey Robbie, do you think it's worth it to pick up Dark Honest just to sit on them? And personally, I don't think so. $8 is even too much for this. Book of Lunar Eclipse is even still too much at $8. Keep an eye on the ZS Ascend Sage though. That's going to be the one that's going to be a value increase over time. Especially like anything Utopia related in the near future, like straight to the moon. Still can't believe, man. But however you pronounce his name, it's just such a horrible card. Like, I understand, like, maybe in the future, but not for now. Huh. Amazing Coaster here's $2 Ultra. Alright, I also want to give a shout out here to Droll. Droll was pushing that $220 price tag for a very long time. And looks like you have some decent, cheaper copies on the market here, which definitely goes to show that it looks like the card is pretty much calmed down. I think anytime we see these alties at absurd values, it's kind of hilarious. Well, actually, last one you had sold before 719 was $220. So that's interesting to know. Alright. Link Karibo. This caught my attention here. Did you guys know that the Link Karibo from the Field Center back in 2018, these are evidently $20? I didn't actually ever pay attention to that, but something collectors probably would definitely have noticed by now. Interesting. Link Karibos from Shonen Jump are $8.50. Meanwhile, the Advent calendars are pushing $6, and the dual power ones from way back yonder are actually gaining value as well. Meanwhile, you know, $2 minimum for every one of these. I think that's going to be something to kind of talk home about. $2 minimums. Night Beam First Editions. Literally $30, by the way. That's so interesting to me. It's an old alti. That'd be the reason why that this would be gaining any sort of value right now, to be honest with you guys. You know how our community is. They literally poop their pants over first edition anything. Amabi. Yes. You guys know these are down to like $10? I curious. What was the last one sold for? Somebody actually bought one for $24. My Hero. What a crazy lass. Alright. Somebody actually bought it. Huh. By the way, so TCG Player is broken. Anytime you search, it just does this. I find this kind of hilarious. It just kicks you out like that. Gravity Collapse, somebody was mentioning this is a possible tech choice for, what was it, Future Zongjin, the deck. And I don't think that Gravity Collapse is going to be anything to really write home about. I know everybody's got an opinion on this card. I'm glad it got the reprint because it definitely helped the value on this. So many people lost their minds over this just being a rare, and the reprint did help. Maybe a possible penny stonk in the future to give some consideration to, but right now I don't think that it's really all that worth it. Now you want to see some craziness. You guys remember Gaia, right? Like, we didn't really talk too much about this Starlight. We're like, it's kind of poop. Well, evidently, these kind of just disappeared off the market overnight. 4 listings left, by the way. Not sure what's going on with this. It looks like the Starlight buyouts have resumed, and between, you know, yesterday Iria and today this. Ugh. Super Quantum Red Layers, $5-6. $2.50 on the blue layers, $2 on the OTS commons. More OTS here. Actually, it was the super OTSs. Kind of keep an eye on these. It looks like they're doing stuff. Forbidden Chalice Ultimate Rares. Oh boy, you know it's going to be a good time when we get to talk about Chalice. So much expensive value in one card. Like, it's actually amazing to me how long these have maintained their insane. See, we're at 75 and we're still going. We're not even at first editions yet. Light play at $95 for the first Chalice. 98. Near mint's definitely 140. Yikes. Well, that's Chalice for you in a nutshell. And I just wanted to show Photon Thrasher here. These are $59. Looks like these have been gaining a little bit of value, which I think is kind of interesting as well. So guys, what do you think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'm actually kind of happy to know that we actually have the Inzektor card coming here in the near future. I actually just hope that it's not a pile of poop. You know how mad the community would be at that. So, well guys, have a good rest of your day, alright? Smile and have a good one. Peace out.
Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out Vanquill40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCL40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mclgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.